get a chance to get out and ride the bike today. It's really nice outside. You guys can see on the bike it says it's about 72, which in reality is probably really around 68, 70 degrees out. And I'm here in Tennessee, Middle Tennessee to be exact. So we've had some bad weather coming through the past couple of weeks, and today is a surprisingly nice day. It's one of these days I like to refer to, you get a chance to steal during winter and get out and ride. Hopefully you can hear the bike. This bike sounds amazing now. Did a couple of upgrades over the time of last riding season. One being an exhaust, and I just think this thing sounds ridiculous now. Just got that mean, just growling sound, and the downshifts and the way it gurgles and pops. I absolutely love it. Speaking of which, you can hear the bike, so I'm gonna downshift it. And it just gurgles and pops like crazy. Yeah, man, that quick shifter, man, and that this tune on this bike, like, just really woke it up. I mean, woke it up a lot. Oh my goodness, love the way the bike sounds. So, and this is me now getting back into it. So we're gonna do a quick jump on the freeway, and I want to stretch the bike out a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Police like to hang out on this highway a little bit, but it gives me a chance to kind of go through all the gears, get the bike back up and going. It's been in storage mode for the past couple of months. Maybe not quite 2 months. And, you know, I topped it up with oil, checked my tire pressure, you know, did the whole nine. Whoa, that's dope. I like the C8s. Just don't like the back of them. I think the best looking one is like the C7s, C6. I think my dad owns like a C7. I think those are the best looking Corvettes. But yeah, just get the bike out, get it a chance to stretch his legs a little bit, get it up to highway speeds, go through all the gears. I can't wait to do more track days this year, because I'm going to be able to do a whole weekend, and this is the first time that I've been excited to do a whole weekend, because last time I was at Barber's, I felt like I needed that extra day. And that was my first time feeling like I actually needed that extra day to be able to get comfortable on the track. I learned the track, got a chance to understand where my pain points were, and then turn around and just get better. And like I said, the great thing about going to a track, especially if you can go with some people, or, you know, ironically enough, you will meet people there that are just there to get better. It's not a trophy at the end of the day. Like, you're just there challenging yourself, almost like playing golf. You're there against yourself. It's, as they like to say, 1v1, but it's not 1v1. It's one against yourself, man. It's like you're ghost racing yourself, and you're just trying to get better. And, you know, when I went to Barber's, I just felt like I needed that one extra day to kind of get just so much better. I think I could have got more comfortable, everything like that. I knew the track. The second day would have been just that chef's kiss, that perfect thing. And that's just how I felt about it. So that's why I say this year, definitely going to try to do 2 track days. I'm going to try to do 2 full weekends, which, I mean, you know, when you do the math, that's 4 track days, right? You know, you do the guy math, that's 4 track days, but that's what I'm hoping. I think it's going to be a lot of fun because I get a chance to ride the bike being tuned. I don't have that turbo lag like I like to describe it. Oh, wow, they're playing baseball. Man, I miss playing ball. God, I miss ball. Yep, your boy played back in the day. Ooh, listen to her. Listen at her. Talk your shit, Bella. Talk your shit. I have way more fun on the track than I do in the street. And it's because, you know, it's just safer. I can ride, I can push the limits in a safe environment. You know, I can let my bike do what it was designed to do. I mean, because all these bikes, man, they're designed, you know, especially once you get up to the 600 class and, you know, even some of the 400s, you got something like the Ninja 400 RR. These bikes were built and bred on the racetrack. So getting them a chance to get out there, do what they want to do what they were designed to do, have fun on them, and be safe as you possibly can. Because what we do is inherently, woo! Listen out, you know, what we do is inherently dangerous. I mean, there is no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Getting yourself on a motorcycle, you try to be safe as possible. You know, I pray every time I get on my bike that I get home safe, that, you know, pray for the people around me, pray for, you know, other drivers, because what we do is dangerous. There's no way around it, but it's also the best fun that you can have. And then going to a track, man, just kind of put all of that together, because you get a chance to ride some of these racetracks that some of these, you know, ungodly people or these freaks of nature be able to ride these things at the edge. I mean, absolutely at the edge of what the machine can do. And while, you know, unless you're one of those people, but you'll never get to that level, you still get a chance to put this bike or put your bike or a bike on the racetrack where it was designed, where it was just the idea come from, and be able to ride your ride, of course, but being able to ride and push your personal limits on your machine. And I think that's just the coolest shit in the world. The best thing in the world is the best feeling. Like I said, riding a motorcycle is the best thing, best fun you can have, or most fun you can have with your clothes on. I still stand by that. So that's why I just kind of start looking at being more of a track rider. I look forward to track days so much for that, because you get a chance to meet people, you get a chance to talk to people, and that's with the bike community anyway. You meet so many different people from so many different walks of life, and when you get, bike community is already niche, because not everyone can ride a motorcycle, not everyone chooses to ride a motorcycle. Everyone does have the ability to ride a motorcycle, and that's mentally or physically. So you're already in that niche crowd, but then when you niche it down again to the track, and you have those first-time riders, but it's something about them that got that itch, the same as you, and while you're there, and then you get a chance to talk with them, and you get a chance to learn from people that been riding these things for longer than you've been alive sometimes, and they just give you that knowledge, impart that knowledge onto you, and then you see yourself getting better, getting faster. You know, your ability, man, I mean, it's so much fun. It is so much fun. And my goal is, you know, I know it doesn't matter, but my goal is to get a knee down this year. in a curve. I mean, that is just one of my personal goals. I want to be able to scrub a knee in a curve as I drive out of it, stand the bike up, and just ring it out and let the bike sing and let the bike be in this environment. It's almost like, you know, being able, the people that's my age and people that come up with my era, it's hard to say. And I'm not to say it's hard to say, you know, people, and it's always people before, you know, my dad would say, you know, seeing Magic do his thing because he grew up in that area with basketball, you know, any sports figure. For me, it's MJ. Just seeing Michael Jordan do his thing, and it was almost beautiful. I mean, you know, as they say, poetry in motion. And to see you yourself being able to do that, what some people can't do, a lot of people can't do. You know, a lot of people, Michael Jordan is at the top, LeBron is at the top, Steph Curry at the top. You know, you got the old school guys, Clyde Drexler, you know, Isaiah Thomas, those people at the top. Ricky Henderson, Deion Sanders, my personal favorite all the time, prime time, baby. Bo Jackson. You get a chance to see those people do things that no ordinary human can do. And if you ride a motorcycle, dude, like, you're a big deal because you do something that most people can't do, most people don't choose to do. You dedicate time, money, effort, you know, sacrifices, because no matter what they say, you sacrifice for your bike. I mean, you definitely sacrifice, you know, unless you just got all the money in the world and you can just do whatever, you know. You're not broke if you own a motorcycle. I stand by that. But you also make sacrifices because tires are not cheap. Maintaining these bikes are not cheap, especially if you have, you know, something out of the ordinary, kind of bespoke. If you own, you know, one of the MV Agustas, you own an Aprilia, you own a Ducati, you own some of the higher end bikes, even Japanese bikes or German bikes like the BMW, you know, the M1, I mean the R1Ms. Those bikes are not cheap, dude. So you already do something that most people can't do and most people refuse to do. So seeing yourself being able to control a machine and become part of that machine on a track, poetry in motion, baby. Poetry in motion, that's all I can say. So I just enjoy the track for that reason. It's so much fun. The track is just different. I mean, it's just different. That's all I can really say. For the people that ride track, you know what I mean. Like, put these bikes in their environment where they can be like, yeah, let me show you poetry in motion. And you just along for the ride, baby. Smiling the whole time, knowing everything you're doing is probably go against everything your brain and your body is telling you to survive. And welcome me back. I'm getting back into it, getting some things that I actually like doing, having fun, and more videos to come, baby. I mean, this is going to be a long riding season, and I'm here for every day of it. So I'm just going to ride on back home. We finished running all the errands that we had to run today, man. You know, till next time, you guys, you know me, stay teched up. But also, get out there and do something you love this year. Don't let your fear take over where you want to get out there and do something you love. I've let it take over me for long enough, not being out there fearing that I don't have time to do this, that, and the other. That ain't happening no more, baby. We outside. We outside, baby. Y'all enjoy. Peace.